Hi everybody, this is Josh Steele with Anglican Compass, just with a quick video to answer a pretty common question. I actually just got this question in my email inbox today, and it's this: which liturgical year are we in? Now, specifically, people are usually wondering, are we in year A, year B, year C? Are we in year 1? Are we in year 2? And that's where people pretty quickly get lost. It's like, what do A, B, and C mean? What do 1 and 2 mean? Why do we have both going on? We have both A, B, and C and 1 and 2 going on because there are two what are known as lectionaries in use in the Anglican Church and in other liturgical churches as well. Now, lectionaries are simply scripture reading plans. They tell you which Bible passages to read when you're praying on your own for morning and evening prayer, or when you're gathered together in the main worship service of a church. If you have a question of which scripture passages to read during that prayer service or that worship service, you go to a lectionary. So there's a Sunday and Holy Day lectionary that tells you what to read in the main worship services of the church. And then there's also a daily office lectionary, and that's where you go to find out what to read when you're praying on a daily basis, so morning prayer, evening prayer, right? The Sunday lectionary is usually on a 3-year cycle, and that's where we get the year A, B, and C from. The daily office lectionary is sometimes on a 1-year cycle, but also on a 2-year cycle, and that's where we get year 1 and year 2 from. Okay, so let's start with year 1 and year 2 because that's a little bit easier. Okay, the church year starts in Advent every year, so Advent begins either in very late November or early December, and it's the 4 weeks leading up to Christmas. So that's actually the start of the church year, all right? So year 1 begins in Advent preceding odd-numbered years. So year 1 is odd-numbered years. Year 2 begins in Advent preceding even-numbered years. So if the majority of the year that you're in is odd, then you're in year 1 for the daily office lectionary. If the majority of the year that you're in is even, so 2020 like we're in right now, then you're in year 2. Okay? So that's the easier one to figure out. And with both of these lectionaries, hopefully you only need to figure this out once, and then once you start going, you're not going to have to, re-figure this out every time you pray or worship. So that's year 1 and year 2. Year A, B, and C is a little bit more complicated, but it's similar. Year A begins in Advent in years evenly divisible by 3. Okay, so last year was Advent 2019. 2019 is evenly divisible by 3. So that was when year A began. On December 1st, the first Sunday of Advent in 2019, year A started. This year, so in late 2020, I'm not sure the exact date right off the top of my head, but later this year in either late November or early December when Advent begins in 2020, year B will start. And then in Advent of 2021, year C will start, but then in Advent of 2022, year A will start over again. So we're on a 3-year cycle. The idea of a 3-year cycle is that it just gives you more opportunities to put scripture passages into the Sunday readings, so you get through more of the Bible in each cycle. I think that the year A, B, and C thing, again, you should only have to figure that out once, and then you just keep rolling. But if you're ever in doubt, here's what I do. I'll let you know a little secret of mine, and that's lectionarypage.net. It's where I go to if I'm ever in doubt about liturgical dates. So when I put together our Anglican Compass daily office booklets and I have to double check the liturgical dates that I insert for you in the booklet, I always go to lectionarypage.net and just check things against their ongoing calendar here. Now, this is mainly for the main worship services of the church, so it's for the Sunday and Holy Day lectionary. But again, the daily office lectionary, year 1 and year 2 thing, that's a lot easier to figure out. But if you want to see, what the previous Sunday was, you can just click on it there, and it tells you right at the top that we're in year A of the revised common lectionary, which is on a 3-year cycle. All right, well, I hope that helps. I'll have more videos in the future about how to determine not only which liturgical year we're in, but which specific liturgical date it is. but I think that's good enough for now. So hope this video has been helpful. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button or comment and share it with friends. Thanks.